All right, we have Paul Zastrow, aka the Z-Man. I'm going to ask you a few questions. Number one, when and where did you join the Lions Club?
Officially, I joined the Lions Club in 1997 after I retired. 97-98 school year. My last official day of work was December 31, 1997. And I joined the Lions primarily because, this helps answer question two, eye-opener Lions Club, because it was an easy transition. Eye Opener started out as a group of people who are either single proprietors of their own business, like 2 or 3 people, or teachers. Notice I said teachers. I did not say principals, because we started at 6:30 in the morning and we're done before 8, so people could go to work. And it was a great time for me because I'd stopped coaching and I had retired. My orchard business and my irrigation business that I owned could be taken care of whenever I wanted to do it. Well, not really the orchard, but the irrigation pretty much, unless we had a break. So.
Nice. Skipping to number 3 then. What was or is your trade, profession, or occupation, which you said?
Okay, I was a high school science teacher. Did a little teaching when I first started at junior high level. I had the opportunity to go to high school and enjoyed them much better because they're a little more mature. Unfortunately, I think junior high boys, when they have a disappointment, refer back to being either kindergarten or maybe first grade.
And you mentioned irrigation and orchard.
Right.
So you own an irrigation business.
Yes.
What's the name of that one?
The Irrigation Company, or Aldridge Irrigation Company. And I also provide drinking water to about 20 families.
Interesting.
Up on D flat.
Okay. What is your favorite memory as a Lion that you'd like to share?
There are several. I would say probably the one thing I like the most that's on a yearly basis is school screening for kids. To see kids that 1 year don't know that they can't see, suddenly mom and dad take them to an eye clinic and they get glasses, and the next year they remember, I remember you. Most of them not because of this, but usually some kind of a beard, but saying that I got my eye screened and then mom and dad took me down to get glasses, because when they can't see, that's their normal.
Right.
And it's nice to shake up that normal. And I'd say probably the other favorite time was when I was district governor, going around to different clubs all over Eastern Oregon, District G. And probably Zach was my favorite little kid. He was at Jordan Valley. And I asked Bobby Stoddard, who's a Jordan Valley Lion, who was a deserving youngster, because at Jordan Valley, when you go to visit, that's usually a dinner visit. And they have their younger kids, or kids of Lions, or pre-Leos, because they don't have a Leos club, set the table and do a flag ceremony and everything. And little Zach, first grader, was the one that she said he deserved it. Well, I brought a pillow that unfolds into a lion. And so there we're sitting eating dinner, and he's sitting with his head on the lion, forking his salad. And he comes up afterwards and says, thank you, thank you. So.
Nice. What offices have you held and what awards have you received?
Well, offices held: president, vice president, secretary, treasurer, board member, zone chair, vice district governor twice, council chair. Now, I never had planned on being district governor, but when John Cadino was district governor, his mentor was Jim Simpson. And that was the year that they had the convention in Tokyo, one of the years. And he came back, he thought he had Legionnaire's disease. It was not Legionnaire's disease, and he died. He asked me if I would be John's mentor, because John, great man, loved to make puns. Give him a mic and he'd make love to that mic. But have him speak by himself, he was very shy. He was also probably not the world's greatest driver. I probably myself or Bob Durant did all the driving for him when he was district governor.
Wow.
And so, yeah, it was actually an honor to be asked.
And you're just coming off as chair of the Oregon Lion Sight and Hearing Foundation.
Right. I've been involved
Trustees.
with the Sight and Hearing Foundation since 2001. When we had campaign Sight First, I made a bargain with myself as well as my club that I would see personally myself to give $1,000 to Oregon Lion Sight and Hearing Foundation and $1,000 as well to Lions Clubs International Foundation. And I managed to do that.
Wow, that's great.
Or more.
Yeah.
And I enjoy doing that. As an example, right now I have probably $4,500 that I have not dedicated in Oregon Lion Sight and Hearing Foundation. I'm gonna have to take care of that one though, because after the third year, the money just goes bye-bye. Although I did bring it up that that's not fair to clubs or individuals who are a little tight on money and can't afford it.
Right. Yeah.
Hopefully that'll change.
Hopefully. To the younger members new to Lionism, what words of wisdom would you like to share?
Well, things like just do it, or try it, you'll like it. Sorry about that, Mikey, but anyway, I think Lionism serves a purpose, and it doesn't matter what age you are, it doesn't matter what location you are. Join that Lions Club and make a difference in people's lives. The key is trying to make that difference. And always remember, there are other people that will help you if you need that assistance.
How would you like to be remembered?
As somebody who helped, as somebody who was there when they were needing something, as somebody who was willing to assist. And believe it or not, I cook a good burger. I know how to order and put out meals at a very budget price. And I was talking about eyeglasses for people in the community. I don't just go by Oregon Lion Sight and Hearing Foundation. If we have a provider, I go and hassle them until they lessen their prices. And many of those individuals that the eye openers have helped in Hood River have gotten their eyeglasses for less than half price.
Wow.
Because I go and talk to them. And most of us don't.
Yeah.
And when it comes time to recruit new members, they say, well, Paul, how many have you recruited? I have no idea because I don't take credit for them. If I know that they have a friend who's in Lions, I see that person gets credit. Because that's the important thing, getting people involved.
Yep. Yep. Well, thank you.
You're welcome.
It wasn't that hard.
Never is.